Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Dan Brown. A flood watch remains in effect for all of Western Mass. So we're going to have rain that comes down at varying rates of intensity off and on throughout the day. But at times, it could absolutely pour out, of course, leading to flooding concerns throughout the day today. And we do run the risk of a few thunderstorms as well. It's not going to rain the entire time, heavy all throughout the day. But again, when it comes down, it'll come down hard. And that's going to be the case through mid to late afternoon, and we'll watch out for a gusty thunderstorm embedded as well. We could pick up as much as 2 inches of rain in the valley, more across Berkshire County and the hill towns. That's where the best chance of seeing some of those flooding concerns for today. So because of that, it is a first alert weather day. We're going to see big time improvement for tomorrow. It looks like it'll be the pick of the week. We'll turn less humid tomorrow as well. Temperatures in the mid 80s. May start with some clouds and fog, but then a decent amount of sunshine. We get toasty on Wednesday, a little bit more humid with a high near 90. Then showers and thunderstorm chances return late Thursday, Friday, and maybe into the weekend. All right, let's check on today's top stories. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Dan. I'm Amanda Callahan. Here's your latest news update from Western Mass News. Contract negotiations between UPS and the Teamsters Union are at a standstill. UPS employees gathering in West Springfield Sunday morning for a practice picket as the union edges towards a strike beginning on August 1st. Workers are calling for a pay raise for part-time workers and better working conditions. Meanwhile, UPS says the workers have halted negotiations with the company. Several beaches across the Bay State are closed to swimming. According to the state's beach water quality website, more than 60 beaches are listed as having tested for high levels of bacteria after recent rain. Robinson Pond Beach in Agawam and South Pond Beach in Southwick are a few in the list in our area. A family in Western Mass is carrying on their son's legacy through an organization highlighting fentanyl awareness. Paula and Phil Young tell Western Mass News their son was given marijuana by a friend that had been laced with fentanyl. Before his death, he started this organization called Achieve Greatness, and now his parents have turned their tragedy into purpose by raising awareness for the dangers of fentanyl while still keeping the organization's core foundation intact.